Hi everyone, and welcome to the series of technical interviews, data questions solved in both SQL and Python. This is a series of medium difficulty, and today's challenge is to find the nth highest salary. We have a table employee with the employee ID and their salary, and we need to write a solution to find the nth highest distinct salary from the employee table. If there are less than n distinct salaries, we have to return null. In SQL, we have to write a function. So we create a function with a number as an integer, input parameter, and we have to return this parameter's highest salary in the table. If the n equals to 2, the highest salary will be 200 in this specific table. So what we have to do in SQL, we need to select distinct salaries, to order them descending order so that the first row is the highest salary, and then we use the offset fetch function in order to skip a certain amount of rows, n-1, and then to fetch exactly one row. First, let's run the if statement to return null if a parameter n is less than 0 or negative. We write n-1 because this is the number of how many rows we have to skip. We need the nth row. So if we skip n-1, then the nth row is the one that we need to display. But if this condition is less than 0, we return null. Otherwise, we select the distinct salaries from the table employee, and we order all the values by salary descending, so that in our table, first the row is with the salary 300, then 200, and then 100. And now the main function we have to use is offset. As we said, we skip n-1 rows and we fetch the next single row. You have to remember this combination of keywords because the only thing what you can change is the numbers after offset and the numbers after fetch next. Otherwise, all these keywords should be in the same order in case you want to use it in a different problem. Now let's run the query, and as you see, we successfully solved this problem in SQL. Now let's move on to Pandas. In Pandas, first what we have to do is to chop the duplicates and sort the values so that in the beginning of the table we have the highest salary values. Let's take the data frame employee and a column salary. We use the function drop duplicates, and after we drop the duplicates, we sort the values. Sort values method takes the keyword ascending. And then you have to decide after you sort ascending, which will be to true, or you sort descending, which you have to put the keyword false. Here we have a new dataset, which we will store under unique salaries dataset. Next, we need to check if we have at least n salaries. If less than the parameter n, then the result should be null, or none in Python. So we write if the length of the unique salaries, which are already sorted, is less than parameter n, or n itself is less or equal to 0, then the result equals to none. Otherwise, we take the new dataset and we use the iloc index. Why we have to find n-1 index and not the n index? Imagine you have n equals to 2, the parameter equals to 2, and which means that you need the second highest salary. If you find the value with the index 2, this will be the third value in a row because indexing starts with 0. So the value with the 0 index is the first value, the value with the 1 index is the second value, and the value with the 2 index is the third value. Therefore, we need the value with the index n minus 1. Now we return a data frame. To return a data frame, we always need the double parentheses inside curly brackets, outside just normal parentheses, and our header is get nth highest salary together with parentheses, and inside the parentheses we need the number that is given to us under n parameter. Now we need the value. The value is stored in the result variable. The only thing what is missing is the value that we return with the nth index should be stored inside the variable. Now we are ready to run this code. And as you see, we successfully solved this problem in Python Pandas. Which syntax did you prefer for this specific problem? Creating a function in SQL together with the built-in offset fetch function, or using the if condition together with jobbing the duplicates and sorting the values in Python Pandas? Let me know in the comments.